Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Crack JEE in English, the channel of Unacademy. And here is my profile. I am Jeetendra Dixit. I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur, and I have been mentoring IIT-JEE aspirants for last 11 years. I have worked with various national level institutes in Delhi, Mumbai, and Kota. Lucknow. And I've joined Unacademy a couple of months back. So I teach mathematics and we were doing sequence and series, and in this session we'll continue sequence and series. I've already covered arithmetic progression, geometric progression, harmonic progression and AMGM HM. And today we will continue Arithmetico geometric progression. Alright, so that's a product of arithmetic and geometric progression. So before the beginning, let me tell you, first let me check my voice and audio and video. So it's good. All right. Now, second, first, let me tell you about the Unacademy platform. As you know, you can prepare for many exams on Unacademy platform. So you get a lot of things for free, like this YouTube videos, YouTube live sessions are free, and also on Unacademy's platform you get special classes for free, and there's some other courses also like Plus subscription and Iconic. We have new introduced Iconic subscription. So I'll tell you about the Plus subscription and the things which you get without getting the subscriptions. So first is special classes. So special classes are live classes and recorded as well. So all live classes are recorded. You can watch them offline as well as live. Okay, so every day all the educators take special classes. So every day many educators are taking special classes on the Unacademy's app. So you can download that app and watch unlimited special classes. These classes are completely free. So you'll come to know how interactive these sessions are. These are live sessions on Plus subscription. What you get are exactly similar to this. So you can see that you can participate in the session through polls. You can ask your doubts. You can send images. You can chat with your educator, right? So there are many things you'll come to know when you attend special classes, and special classes are completely free, as I told you. But when you take Plus subscription, then you can access all the educators every day. So whoever is, you can see the course of educator going on. You can see the schedule, and then you can follow any educator of your choice. That is up to you, and you get unlimited access. All right. Apart from that, you also get test series and quizzes. So test series and all the tests and quizzes online which are going on the platform will be available for you. You can access all tests, all right, all India test series and quizzes and assignments, DPPs, everything, right? There's unlimited access you get, and these courses are well structured and everything is pre-planned. As I told you, that you can see the schedule of all the upcoming lectures in well advanced. Now, let me tell you the subscription charges. So if you subscribe for 1, 3, 6, 12 and 24 months, accordingly you'll have to pay. You can compare the prices. This is the actual price, and after 10% discount, if you use my code Jeet1, you'll get 10% discount in all the subscriptions. All right. So these are the best packages, 12 and 24 months. So if you buy 12 and 24 months, you'll have to pay 34,650 after 10% discount. You'll have to use this code, all right? And 50,400. So you can use my code and get the subscription with 10% discount, all right? So this was about the Unacademy's Plus subscription. Now let me tell you this new thing, Iconic subscription, all right? So this is new feature we have added. In this, you get a personal coach. As you can see, this is personal coach you are getting. And what will happen if you get a personal coach? He will, align your all the preparation. He'll help you personally. Okay. So this whether your preparation or planning or everything. Okay. So your personal coach you are getting. All right. Then you get this Iconic subscription. Your test analysis will also be personalized. All right. So the areas of improvement. All right. And there all the test managements, everything will be personalized to you, all right, in this Iconic subscription. Similarly, study planner will also be personalized. It is not general, it will be specific to your schedule, all right. So everything will be personalized in a personalized way, whether it is a study planner or a test planner or a test or my test analysis or your studies, everything. Okay, so all these benefits and the benefits you were getting in plus, these benefits are still available. All right, so all those benefits you'll get. Obviously, apart from that, you are getting personalized attention. So this was about the iconic subscription, and let me also tell you iconic subscription charges. So for 12 months, it is actually 56,000 without discount, and if you use my code JEET1, you can use this code and get 10% discount, 50,400 you'll have to pay. All right, and for 2 years, it is just 86,000, just 86,000 after 10% discount is 77,400. All right. So with personal guidance, you have to pay only this much for 2 years. All right. So this is an amazing feature we have added. So think about it. If you want to go through, take this. Definitely, it is going to be awesome thing. All right. You can download this on Unacademy's Learning app from Play Store, and after downloading, subscribe. All right. So I hope things are clear. Now let's begin the session. So we are doing AGP today. I'll explain first AGP. What is AGP? It is Arithmetico Geometric Progression. All right. So it's a product of arithmetic and geometric progression, and the method to find the sum of this series is same as the same method which we used to solve GP, to find the sum of GP. All right. So let's take one AP. This is AP A plus D, A plus 2D with common difference D and first term A. All right. Then you can write the nth term also, A plus n minus 1 into D, and take one GP. So let first term of GB is B, then B and common ratio is R, so BR, then BR is square, and so on up to BR raised to n minus 1. If you multiply, this is AP and this is GP. All right. So if you multiply these two sequences in order, I mean corresponding terms, first, second, third, okay, you should not skip any term. So you'll get AGP. That sequence is called AGP, and that is A into B is the first term. Then it is be A plus T into BR, and this is A plus 2D into BR square, and so on. A plus n minus 1 into D into BR raised to R minus 1, n minus 1. All right. So this is AGP. This is AGP simple. Let me give you one example. Like if you're writing 1 plus 3x plus 5x square plus 7x cube, right? So in this way, you can easily figure it out. 1, 3, 5, 7, these are numbers in AP, and x raised to 0, x raised to 1, x square, x cube, these are the numbers in GP. So this is a product of AP and GP. So this series is called AGP, all right? So I hope you have got the example. Now let's see how to add it. Okay, so if I add this series and sum of first n terms is written as Sm or S, you can take any number. So AB plus, next is A plus D into BR plus A plus 2D into BR square, and so on. It is going to be A plus n minus 1 into D into BR raised to n minus 1. All right. So this is the sum of first n terms. We need to find the formula. We are not going to get the formula, but the method we are going to use is important in this case, because formula, if you remember the formula, that is going to be a very big formula, and you'll have to remember in terms of A, B, R, and D. So 4 parameters. So I do not advise, actually nobody advises that, but we advise to remember the method. Okay, and method is same as that we used in GP. So what was the method? Method was to multiply the same series by R, common ratio of the GP, and subtract with this series. Okay, the new series, you'll get a new series, subtract that series. So if I multiply this series, this whole equation actually by common ratio of the GP, which is R, so R into Sn is going to be, the first term will get ABR. I'll write ABR by shifting it one place. All right. So the first term is going to be ABR. The next term is going to be A plus D. If you multiply this by R, it is going to be A plus B, A plus D, sorry, into BR square, and so on. Second last term is going to be a plus n minus 2 into d, second last of this series, all right? And b r raised to n minus 2. So if you multiply r, that is going to be b r raised to n minus 1. Then this term will go out, right? Because you're shifting the whole series by one place. So this last term is going to be a plus n minus 1 into d br raised to n. All right. Yes. Now subtract. Now subtract, and you can see you will get a GP, which you can add easily now. So if you subtract, it is going to be 1 minus r into Sn is equal to, all right, so it is AB plus, if you subtract, this is going to be db, ABR will get cancelled, you get dBr. In the next term, it will be 2d minus d, so dBr square again, dBr square. Then it is going to be dBr cube, and so on. If you see this term is going to be dBr raised to n minus 1, and then extra term is this, which is actually last term, a plus n minus 1 into d into Br raised to n. Okay, all right, you can see this. Now you can see this is a GP. Okay, how many terms you can see in this series? The complete series has n plus 1 terms because you have got this extra term. All right. If you leave first and last term, then total number of terms are n minus 1 in this. Okay. So find the sum of this. Just keep this first term as it is AP, and so find the sum of this GP. This is a GP of n minus 1 terms. So dBr, the common ratio will remain same, r raised to n minus 1. Okay, write it in this way. 1 minus. There's no difference. I'm writing because if you divide by 1 minus r, so in denominator it will be 1 minus r, then you won't have to take common, minus sign common. So n minus 1 number of terms divided by 1 minus r minus this a plus n minus 1 into d into br raised to n. Okay. So now you just divide by 1 minus r, and that is the formula. Not the formula as I told you, but yes, actually this is the sum, a minus b upon r plus dbr into 1 minus r raised to n minus 1 divided by 1 minus r the whole square minus a plus n minus 1 into d divided by 1 minus r into br raised to n. Okay, so this is the sum. But as I told you, you don't need to remember the formula. You'll apply this method and find the series, find the sum of the series. It won't take time. All right. Like, let me give you one example. The same example which I have written. Suppose you have this series 1 plus 3 into 5 plus 5 into 5 square plus 7 into 5 cube. All right, and so on up to say n terms. But nth term is not given. Okay, so that means you'll have to write the nth term first. So this is the series you need to find. So first I'll write the nth term. Okay, so 1 plus 3 into wait a minute. All right, 1 into 3 into 5 plus 5 into 5 square plus 7 into 5 cube. Okay, so you can see the AP is 1357. So what is the nth term? That is, nth term is 2n minus 1, right? You can write it directly. It's an odd number. Or otherwise you can apply the formula 1 plus a plus n minus 1 into d to get the nth term. All right. Then you need to write the nth term of the GP, which is 1, 5, 5 square, 5 cube, and so nth term is going to be 5 raised to n minus 1. It's quite simple. Now to apply the formula, we'll have to multiply it by the common ratio. So multiply by the common ratio. So 5 is the common ratio. Wait a minute. Okay. So multiply this series by 5, and it is going to be, okay, write this term here, 5. This term, shift this series by one place. So there's going to be 3 into 5 square. This is going to be 5 into 5 cube, and so on. The term before this is going to be 2n minus 3 into 5 raised to n minus 2. So now it will become 5 raised to n minus 1 plus this last term. Okay, so 2n minus 1 into 5 raised to n. All right, like this. This is the process you need to remember, all right? So now you subtract it. If you subtract it, you'll get 1 minus 5 into s, which is minus 4. All right, so 1 plus. Now from this place, you are going to get GP. So first term of the GP is going to be 2 into 5. The next term is going to be 2 into 5 square. The next term is going to be 2 into 5 cube, right? So you can see 2 is same. That is 2 into 5 raised to n minus 1, all right? And then last term, you write it separately. So minus, it will come with minus sign because you are subtracting it, okay? So minus of 2n minus 1 into 5 raised to n, like this. This is minus 4 into s is equal to, we'll divide by minus 4 in next step. So this is 1 plus, now apply the formula, so 2 into 5 is 10. So write 10. Okay, so it is 10 into, the first term common ratio is 5, so it is going to be 1 minus 5 raised to number of terms n minus 1, all right, divided by 1 minus 5, which is minus 4, and minus this term, which is 2n minus 1 into 5 raised to n, okay, like this. Now divide by minus 4, so you have got the answer, minus 1 by 4 plus 10 into minus 4 is going to be 16, all right, plus 16, and minus this term 2n minus 1 into 5 raised to n, all right, like this. Okay, so this is the answer, okay, this is the answer. And if you want, you can club, let me tell you, okay, you need to divide, so this is going to be plus 4, sorry, okay. So if you want, you can club, you can further simplify it. Further simplify means you can add, you can club this and this term, right, together, and these constant together. So basically you can write minus 1 by 4. So minus 1 by 4 is basically you can write 16. Take LCM 16. Take LCM 16 everywhere, all right. So finally you can write like this. Whole divided by 16, it will be minus 4. Okay, this is going to be plus 10 minus 10 into 5 raised to n minus 1, which you can write 2 into 5 raised to n, right? So let me write it here only. If you take this 5 from this 10, this can be written as 2 into 5 raised to n, all right, because in the next term you have 5 raised to n, plus this will be 4 times of 2n minus 1 into 5 raised to n. So you can club these two terms and club these two, all right. So final answer is going to be 6 plus, if you take 8 and 5 raised to n common, 8n minus 4 minus 2, so it is 8n minus 4 minus 2, so minus 6, right, into 5 raised to n is whole divided by 16. This is the answer, okay. So this is a simplified form to find this one. So I hope you got it. Now you have infinite AGB also. So whenever you have common ratio less than 1, what we did in, whenever you have common ratio is less than equal to 1, okay, then what will be the sum of infinite GP? So let me do it again. So GP will be like this, AGP. So AGP will be like this, A into B plus A into B into R, sorry, do you remember what happens when mod of R is less than 1 and number of terms infinite? That R raised to n approaches to 0, right? So A plus D into B R plus A plus D, A plus 2D, I'm sorry, into BR square, and so on. Just keep writing the terms. No need to write the nth term in this case. That is the best part, all right? That is the best part, that no need to write the nth term. So method is same, just remember that R raised to n or n minus 1 will approach to 0 if n is approaching to infinity, all right? So multiply by R, and again same method, shift and subtract, but this will be easier. This will be easier because you don't need to write nth term in this, all right? So this is going to be A, B, R, then it is going to be A plus D into BR square, and so on, right? Then again subtract. So again I'll suggest no need to remember the formula, but if you, in this case you want to remember, you can, but I'll suggest that remember this method. So it is AB, then after this you're going to get the GP. So it is going to be ABR will get cancelled and DBR will get. So DBR plus dbr square and dbr cube and so on. So this is infinite GB and can write the sum. So AB plus infinite GB is dbr upon 1 minus r. So answer of infinite terms is nothing but AB upon 1 minus r plus dbr upon 1 minus r the whole square. Okay. So this is, I mean, simpler to remember, but actually you can see this infinite GP is not difficult to find. It won't take time. You can solve it in 30 seconds. But in formula, you might do some mistake because you need to remember A, D, and B. All right. So to ignore that mistake, it's better to solve it properly. But if you are confident that yes, you can apply it properly, then you can memorize it, and you can apply it. Okay. But do practice a lot to apply this formula. All right. Don't commit any mistake. So this was infinite GB and finite number of GB. Now let's do some problems. So this is the first infinite GB. You guys solve it. Then I'll see the answer. What is the answer? But do not apply the formula. Apply the method. All right. Apply the method which we have learned. Okay, I've got some answers. Vamsi, hello. You're getting D. All right. Okay, so yes, it was, you should do it in just 1 minute. So I'll write the series S is equal to 1 plus 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 square and so on. So multiply it by the common ratio, which is 1 by 2, and then you write the series by shifting one term, so one place. So it is 3 by 2 square and then so on, and subtract it. No need to worry about the nth term. So it is 1 by 2 of s is equal to, after subtracting s minus, right? So first term will be 1 only, plus then 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is what? 1 again. Then 5 by 2 square minus 3 by 2 square is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 after simplifying. Actually, I'm simplifying also. Then it will be 7 minus 5. You can write, if you want, you can write this. 5. So it is going to be 1 upon 2 square, alright. So this is the GP you are getting. Alright, so this is 1 plus sum of this GP is 1 minus 1 by 2. So it is going to be so it is going to be 3. So S is equal to 6 is the answer. Oh, I've got 12. You said D is 12. So what was the error, bacha? You did some error, huh? Alright. Okay, then try this one, okay? You have another chance. Try this. Try to find the answer of this series. Again, infinite AGB. All right, getting anything? Worm C is saying C or C option. All right, I'll check. So S is 1 plus 3x plus 5x squared plus 7x cube and so on. Just ignore the nth term, you don't need to write. And common ratio of the GP is x, so multiply the series by x and shift the series by one place and subtract. So this first term is x, then this 3x will become 3x square, 5x square will become 5x cube and so on. Now subtract. So if you subtract it, it is going to be 1 minus x into s is equal to 1, write 1 as it is, plus from this place you're going to get GP, so put the brackets. So it's 2x plus 2x square plus 2x cube and so on, infinite GP, so you can write the answer easily. First term 2x, a upon 1 minus r is x. All right. So now take the LCM. Now divide first, divide by this 1 minus x. So it is 1 minus x plus 2x upon 1 minus x whole square. To take LCM, just multiply by 1 minus x in numerator and denominator of the first term. So yes, you can add this 1 upon x, 1 plus x upon 1 minus x the whole square. So this time your answer is correct, Vamsi. Nice, nicely done. 1 plus x upon 1 minus x. So C is the correct answer. Well done. Now try this one, okay? Now sum of n terms of a series is given. You need to find the n by comparing the sum. All right. So check it. What's the answer? Sum of first n terms of the series. So now s is given. You need to compare. So first find s by taking n and then compare. All right, then let me do it. So if you write the sum, so S is 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4, 3 by 2 square, you can say 7 by 2 cube, 8, and so on. So we need to write the nth term in this case. So what is going to be the nth term? 1, 3, all right, 137. Okay, so this is a good question. 137, this is not AP basically. It's difference. If you write one more term, 15, 15 upon 15 upon 16, all right? So difference of these numbers are forming AP, right? So yes, you can have some other sequence also in the product of GP, and you'll have to use the same method which you are using in AGP and GP, all right? Multiply by the common ratio, shift and subtract, all right? The same method you need to use whenever it is a GP into some other sequence. Some other sequence will be AP or a series in which difference will be in AP. Okay, so difference is in AP, that method of subtraction we use, but in this case, you can guess, you can at least tell me about these numbers. Is there anything you can notice about these numbers? See this one. There's a trick to solve this particular series. I'll tell you how. There's a trick. Okay, so I'll tell you that trick. You can write this 1 minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 can be written as 1 minus 1 by 2. This 3 by 2, 3 by 4 can be written as 1 minus 1 by 4. All right. Then 7 by 8 can be written as 1 minus 1 by 8. All right, are you getting this? This you can see the difference of numerator and denominator is 1 in all the terms. All right, so you can write this 1 minus 1 upon the denominator. All right, that means you are writing this 15 as 16 minus 1. Then next term will be 1 minus 1 upon 16 and so on. All right, this is going to be. So no need to find the nth term. Now we can write the nth term. We can write the nth term of, sum of this series up to n terms. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is right n. This will become n. And minus this is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. Will add this n terms to n terms, right? 1 by this is a GP. So in GP we do not require nth term. We can directly write the answer. So n minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to n divided by 1 minus 1 by 2, like this. All right, so it is going to be n simplified. 1 by 2, 1 by 2 will get cancelled, so it is n minus 1 minus 2 raised to minus n, you can write. Then you write it as n minus 1 plus 2 raised to minus n. All right. So now compare. So compare it with this 9 plus 2 raised to minus 10. Okay. So if you compare, then n minus 1 is equal to 9 as well as and minus n is equal to minus 10. So from both equations you are getting n is equal to 10. And yes, obviously you should get the same value from both the equations, right? So n is equal to 10 is the right answer. N is equal to 10 is the right answer. And I hope it is clear. Oh, so both of you have given the wrong answers, huh? Perhaps you have guessed it, huh? So I think you have got this trick, all right. Uh, there's proper method also to find the nth term of the series in which difference is forming an AP, difference is forming a GP, all right. We'll learn that method later. But okay, now see this series. Again, you have got a series in which it is first you figure it out. You'll have a look, think about it, then I'll tell you. But if one of the series is GB, if it is a product of some one or two or more sequences, and one of the series is GP, then you'll use the same method, all right. Okay, perhaps you have noticed what is this. You can see this 1 square, 2 square, 3 square numbers which are written in numerator. So 1, 2, 3 are obviously in AP, right? So you are squaring these numbers, that means you are multiplying AP into same AP. It might be different also. So AP into GP, all right? So it is the square of an AP and into GP. So that's what is written here, okay? You can call it AP, GP, not AGP, double AGP, double AGP. But you need to use the same method, so just do it, and you need to find the sum of infinite number of terms. So use the same method, not the formula. Formula you don't know, right? You can't memorize the formula for all each type of series. So most of such series in which GP is multiplied can be solved using the same method. Just multiply the series by the common ratio of the GP, shift and subtract. Alright, so let me do it then. 2 square by 5 plus alright, I have written enough number of terms. That's enough. Okay, so multiply it by 1 by 5 minus 1 by 5. Common ratio is minus r is equal to minus 1 by 5. So multiply with sign. So it is going to be minus 1 by 5 into s. This one term first, write the first term. This below this. So it is going to be minus 1 square by 5 plus 2 square by 5 square minus 3 square by 5 cube but plus 4 square by 5 this is 5, sorry, 5 raised to this 5 raised to 4, 5 raised to 4 and so on. All right, now subtract. Okay, so after subtracting you'll get 1 plus 1 by 5, which is 6 by 5 is okay. All right, plus 1 square as it is. Now you are going to get after subtracting you'll get minus of 2 square minus 1 square divided by 5. Then you'll get plus 3 square minus 2 square upon 5 square. All right, then you'll get minus 4 square minus 3 square, all right, divided by 5 cube, and then plus 5 square minus 4 square divided by 5 raised to 4 and so on. Now see what are you getting. So I have written these terms like a square minus b square, so you can apply a minus b, a plus b. So it is 6 upon 5 into s. Now 1 square is 1 only, minus, this is 2 minus 1 into 2 plus 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so I'll write the complete term. 2 plus 1 upon 5 plus next is going to be 3 plus 3 minus 2 and 3 plus 2. So let's write 2 plus 3 divided by 5, all right, 5 square, I'm sorry. Okay, so basically what you can do is you can add these numbers, so it is going to be these numbers you can see will form an AP. Okay, so a plus b, just add these numbers and write the sum. So it is going to be 3, it is going to be 5, all right, 5, this is 5, and then next is going to be 7, 7 upon 5 cube and so on, then plus 9 upon 5 raised to 4. So you have got a AGP, sorry, now this is AGP. So to find the sum, again multiply by the common ratio and subtract, and this time you'll get the answer. So minus 1 upon 5 into s. Now write this 1 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5 square plus 5 upon 5 cube and so on, alright, and subtract. So after subtracting, again 1 by 5 will be added, so this will be 6 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5, so that is 7 upon 5, alright, into s is equal to, right hand side you are going to get, so you have multiplied by minus, this is going to be minus, this is going to be plus, and this is going to be minus, okay. Let me correct the sign, there was correction in sign. Okay, so far so good. Now subtract it. So after subtracting, you are going to get 1 minus. From this place, you are going to get GP, right? So minus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 5 is going to be 2 by 5. Then plus 5 by 5 square. Minus 3 by 5 square is plus 2 upon 5 square, right? And minus 2 upon 5 cube and plus and so on, right? So write the sum. It is 1, okay, minus, first term is minus 2 by 5, okay, so as it is, okay, let me write it with brackets, write it properly. So it is going to be 1 plus, so common ratio is minus 2 by 5, first term a upon 1 minus common ratio is minus 1 upon 5, so it is 1 upon 5, all right. So add them, so it is going to be 1 plus, this is 6 upon 5, 5 will cancel, so minus 2 upon 6, so it is minus 1 upon 3, minus 1 upon 3 is 1 minus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3, all right. So s is going to be what? Okay, I think here I have done some mistake. This let me correct. This minus 1 by 5, if you multiply with this, it is going to be minus 6 upon 25, all right. So it is minus 6 upon 25. If you add with this, it is going to be 30. Basically, you are subtracting, right? So it is going to be 36. Yeah, 36. Wait a minute. So 30 minus 6, 30 plus 6 is 36. So this is going to be 36 divided by 25, all right. So multiply it. So this is 25 divided by 36 into 2 by 3. That is going to be your answer, right? Simplify it. So it is going to be 25 by 54. So yes, C is the correct answer. Yeah. So C is the correct answer. All right. So this was AP into GP. So we had to do the same process twice. There's no formula you'll have to do in this way only. All right. So slightly lengthier problem. Yeah, it is lengthy. Now do this again. The same AP into GP. How you do it? But it's an infinite series, so at least you don't need to write nth term. You can just use the process, and in this case you'll get the answer easily. Not too much calculation. Write in the comment box if you're getting any answer. Okay, I'm getting. You guys are saying C. Harshita is getting A. All right. Then let me check. Okay, let's see whose answer is correct because you guys are giving different answers, A and C. Okay, so I'll do it fast. 1 square plus 2 square x plus 3 square x square and so on. Keep writing infinite number of terms. Mod of x must be less than 1, although it is not given, but we have to assume it. Okay, it will be given in the question if it comes in the exam. All right, in practice session, I just forget to add this, but consider because it's an infinite series, so x must be less than 1. All right. So if you multiply it by x, it is going to be 1 square x plus 2 square x square and so on, all right? Then subtract. So after subtracting, it is going to be 1 minus x into s is equal to, it is 1 square plus 2 square minus 1 square is 2 minus 1, 2 plus 1, so it is 3x plus 3 square minus 2 square is 3 minus 2, 3 plus 2 like we did in the previous question. So 5x square, all right? Then it's going to be 7 order, you got the order, 5 minus 3, 5 plus next is going to be what 1 2 3 4 4 minus 3 4 plus, so 7x square, all right, 7x cube, I'm sorry, and so on, all right. Then it's AGP again, you have got AGP, so multiply by the common ratio in this. So if you multiply, it is going to be x into 1 minus x into s, no problem in that. Then write 1 into x plus 3 into x square plus 5 into x cube and done. Then done, subtracted, and it's AGP. So if you subtract, it is going to be 1 minus x will be remaining and 1 plus 1 minus x into s will come out. 1 minus x into s take common and it will be 1 minus x again, all right. So 1 minus x whole square you can write. So this is s and it is 1 plus, now it's a GP from this place, so it is 2x plus 2x square plus 2x cube and so on. Now write the formula, so 1 plus 2x upon, it is 1 minus x only, right? Common ratio is x, and this is 1 minus x the whole square into s. Now divide by this or take the LCM as well first, so it is going to be 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x, all right. Now divide, so s is equal to 1 plus x, so A is the correct answer. Whose answer was A? Whose answer was A? Let me check. So Harshita's answer was A, all right. So A is the correct answer, yeah. All right. Got it, guys? Now let's do this. This is again, this is easier. Do it, do it, do it fast. You can see GP is multiplied to a series, and what kind of series is the other series, I won't tell you. You figure it out, and even if you don't figure it out, just apply the method, what I told you. Done? Are you done, guys? Okay, let me solve it then. So S is equal to 1. Basically, if you see this, this is a series. This is a series in which difference is forming a GP, but we are not concerned about it. We'll use the same method, all right. 1 plus b into r and 1 plus b square into r square plus so on, all right. So if you multiply it by r is the common ratio of the GP, which we can see. So this is, oh sorry, The first term will become r. First term will become r if you multiply it by r. So write it here by shifting one place. And then second term is going to be 1 plus b into r square. And then 1 plus b square into r cube and so on. Alright. Subtract it. If you subtract it, it is going to be 1 minus r into s is equal to, this is 1 plus, if you subtract, this is going to be br plus, if you subtract, it is going to be br square. If you subtract, next is going to be br cube, right? So it's a GP. Yeah, if you multiply GP by a series, by a sequence whose difference is in GP, then applying this process just one time, you'll get a GP, all right? Like a GP, okay? It will always happen like that. So this is a GP. Now, for apply the formula of infinite GB, BR is given less than 1, so common ratio is BR. You can apply that formula. So BR upon 1 minus BR, all right. And then write D divided by 1 minus R. So S is going to be 1 upon 1 minus R plus BR upon 1 minus BR into 1 minus R, all right. Even if you want to take the LCM, you can take the LCM. It is going to be 1 minus BR and 1 minus, 1 minus R. 1 minus r, and it will be 1 minus br plus br, all right. So final answer is in this form, 1 minus r into 1 minus br, all right. So that is the answer. So this was AGP, all right. So we'll end this session here. We'll continue sigma and method of subtraction and telescoping series later in upcoming sessions, and we'll finish theory. Then I'll keep a practice session, a long practice session in which we'll discuss advanced level problems, a lot of advanced level problems, miscellaneous series is all right. Already we are doing so. We are discussing advanced level problems also, all mean level, all board level, everything mixed, right? So first we want to understand the theory, and once we are done with that, then we can solve any kind of problem, all right. So once I'll finish this topic, I'll give you a lot of practice problems to solve, all right. We'll keep a session. Okay, all right. So I hope it is clear. Then like the channel and like my videos as well. Subscribe the channel and like my videos if you're enjoying, and use code Jeetendra to get Iconic subscription to discount 10% in Iconic subscription as well as Plus subscription. Yeah, but I've told you about Iconic subscription, in which you get personalized attention. Personalized attention means personal coach who will take care of all your studies, exam preparation, exam analysis, your scheduling, everything by experts, all right. So that is Iconic subscription.